All right, today what I want to talk about is what type of footwear I'd recommend, particularly when it comes to strength training or even cross training for that matter. When we're looking at a grinding type movement, like a deadlift, if we're looking at like a goblet squat, and we're going to do something like a kettlebell windmill, or even a dynamic exercise like a swing, we want to look for a shoe that has a really flat sole. So this particular shoe is a weightlifting shoe. It has a very flat sole. This is like the 5 fingers. 5 fingers is a great type of footwear when you're talking about strength training. And then we've got like a running shoe. The problem is with a running shoe when you're doing strength training, this cushioned surface is actually going to inhibit your proprioception. And what that means is you have mechanical receptors in your hands and your feet that are going to communicate with your brain as far as balance, coordination. It's also going to give you information and process information and to where you are in space. So if I've got this real cushioned shoe, then it inhibits or retards that process. There are certain exercises I wouldn't even attempt, especially with a significant amount of weight, if I didn't have a weightlifting shoe. Now I've got some weightlifting shoes here. They're actually really flat, but they're wooden, so they're actually elevated. Now if I'm going to do an exercise, say like a bent press, and I'm going to use a significant amount of weight, I would never attempt this with a running shoe, because when I start coming down with that type of weight and then I'm coming up, I can't have anything that's going to inhibit that mechanical receptors or the proprioception that's giving me that information where I am in space. If I've got a cushioned shoe and I've got a heavy weight over my head, I'm going to lose that balance, I'm going to lose that coordination. So I want to be very rooted or very grounded. So in terms of footwear, we want to, especially when we're talking about strength training, get a really nice flat sole shoe.